What if I told you that clogged arteries and weak circulation aren't just aging problems, but warning signs your body is begging you not to ignore? The truth is, every 36 seconds, someone in America dies from a heart-related issue. And yet, sitting quietly in your kitchen right now are three natural ingredients that, when combined the right way, can unlock stronger blood flow, clear your arteries, and restore energy you haven't felt in years. I'm Dr. James. I've spent over 30 years helping older adults reverse heart risks, boost vitality, and reclaim the life they thought was gone. And I'm telling you now, this isn't alternative medicine. This is evidence-based, time-tested science that your doctor may not have told you about. You've probably used garlic, ginger, and lemon before, but never like this. When properly prepared and taken in a very specific way, they don't just help, they work fast. Most people overlook the timing, the preparation, and the real potency hidden in these ingredients. That's the gap I'm here to close. In the next few minutes, you'll learn how to make a powerful natural mix that clears arteries, boosts circulation, and energizes your heart from the inside out. Stay with me, because what comes next could change your life. Before we get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you never miss a simple, science-backed health tip designed especially for older adults like you. And if you find this video helpful, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0. Your feedback helps me make these videos better for you. Now let's start with the first ingredient, one that's been called nature's artery cleaner for good reason. It's powerful, proven, and you probably have it in your kitchen right now. Garlic. Let me show you why this humble clove could be your heart's strongest ally. 1. Garlic, the artery cleaner. I'll never forget one of my patients, Mr. Lawson, 68 years old, retired firefighter. He came to me exhausted, his hands always cold, short of breath after just a few minutes of walking. His blood pressure was sky high and scans showed early plaque buildup in his arteries. He wasn't ready for medication, and honestly, he was scared. That's when we talked about garlic, not the supplement, not the pill, but real raw garlic used the right way. Most people see garlic as just a flavorful addition to their meals, but what they don't realize is that it holds one of the most powerful natural compounds ever studied for cardiovascular health. Allicin. This compound only activates when garlic is crushed and left to sit for about 10 minutes. That simple step, crushing and waiting, triggers a chemical reaction that turns garlic into a natural vasodilator. In other words, it helps your blood vessels open up, easing the pressure on your heart and allowing your blood to flow more freely. There's something poetic about that, isn't there? Something so sharp and pungent when handled with patience transforms into medicine. Clinical studies have shown that regular consumption of garlic can significantly reduce both systolic and diastolic blood pressure. Even more, a 2016 study in the Journal of Nutrition revealed that aged garlic extract not only slowed plaque buildup in arteries, it could actually begin to reverse it, and the changes aren't just on paper. In Mr. Lawson's case, after 3 weeks of taking crushed garlic on an empty stomach each morning, his energy improved. His color returned. He wasn't out of breath walking to the mailbox anymore, and over the course of 2 months, his cholesterol levels dropped. His doctor, another one, not me, asked what statin he was on. He wasn't. Just garlic, lemon, ginger, and consistency. Garlic also has powerful anti-inflammatory effects. That means it doesn't just clear out what's already clogging your arteries. It helps calm down the chronic inflammation that causes future damage. And let's not forget its antibacterial and antiviral properties. It supports the immune system, protects against infections, and even benefits the brain. Some researchers believe garlic may help reduce the risk of dementia and Alzheimer's by reducing oxidative stress in the brain. But let me be clear. Raw garlic is key. Cooked garlic loses most of its allicin. For real results, crush 2 to 3 cloves, let them sit for 10 minutes, and take them with warm water on an empty stomach. Yes, the taste is strong, but the benefits are even stronger. And if you're worried about garlic breath, trust me, clean arteries are worth it. What I find remarkable is that this isn't some exotic superfood flown in from across the world. It's right there in your kitchen waiting. And when it's part of a daily ritual, it can change lives. It already has. Now, if garlic is the cleaner, the next ingredient is the accelerator. It doesn't just support blood flow, it supercharges, it fights inflammation, and can even sharpen your mind. Stick with me because what I'm about to tell you next could take your circulation and your energy to an entirely new level. 2. Ginger, the circulation booster. If garlic is the cleaner that clears the path, ginger is the spark that gets your blood moving through it. I've seen it work more times than I can count, and not just in clinical studies, but in the real lives of real people who are tired of feeling tired. I remember Evelyn, a 72-year-old retired school teacher who came to see me after years of cold fingers, aching joints, and low energy. Her tests showed sluggish circulation and elevated inflammation markers. But what really struck me was how defeated she felt. I used to walk 5 miles a day, she told me. Now I'm out of breath by the mailbox. She had no interest in complicated regimens or a cabinet full of pills, so we kept it simple. Ginger, I said, just fresh ginger each morning, prepared the right way. Ginger is more than a spice. It's a medicinal root that's been used for thousands of years to warm the body, thin the blood, and restore balance from the inside out. The active compounds, especially gingerol and shogol, work deep in the blood vessels to reduce inflammation and improve circulation. These compounds act as natural vasodilators, meaning they relax and widen your blood vessels. That allows blood to move more freely, bringing oxygen and nutrients to the brain, the heart, and yes, even to areas that affect performance and intimacy. One of the things I love most about ginger is how quickly the body responds to it. Within a week, Evelyn told me her hands were warmer, her headaches had eased. By week 3, she wasn't winded going up the stairs, and her energy came back. We didn't change anything else in her life. Just a simple inch of fresh ginger, sliced thin, steeped in hot water like tea, and sipped slowly on an empty stomach. It became her quiet morning ritual, and over time, it transformed her days. There's good science to back this up too. A 2019 study in the Journal of Cardiovascular Pharmacology found that ginger significantly lowered blood pressure and improved arterial flexibility. Another study from 2021 showed it reduced clot formation, critical for preventing strokes and heart attacks. And because it supports healthy blood sugar levels and lowers systemic inflammation, it's also a powerful ally for those managing diabetes or joint pain. But ginger doesn't stop with the heart. It improves digestion, supports liver health, boosts brain function, and can even help with nausea and muscle recovery. It's one of those rare ingredients that seems to help almost every system in the body, and for older adults, that kind of versatility is gold. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Can something as simple as a root really do all that? And the answer is yes, when it's fresh, used daily, and given time to work. The results speak for themselves. I've seen it in my patients, I've seen it in my own family, and I've even seen it in myself. But here's the magic. Ginger's benefits multiply when paired with the next ingredient. This final piece is what ties everything together. It purifies the bloodstream, strengthens vessel walls, and even helps your body absorb nutrients more efficiently. If garlic is the cleaner and ginger is the accelerator, this last one is the protector, and it might surprise you. Let's keep going. 3. Lemon, the detoxifier. When I talk to my older patients about lemon, most of them smile and say, "Oh, I use that in my tea," or "I add a slice to my water now and then." And while that's a good start, they're usually surprised to learn how truly powerful this little fruit can be, especially when it comes to heart health and circulation. For me, lemon has always been the unsung hero of natural healing. It doesn't shout, it doesn't burn like garlic or ginger, but it works quietly, deeply, and consistently. And when used daily, it can be one of the most protective tools you have for your arteries. I remember one man in particular, Frank, 75, a retired bus driver with a heart of gold. He came in with borderline high blood pressure, some trouble with digestion, and frequent bouts of brain fog. "I feel like I'm here, but not really here," he told me one morning. We talked about food, stress, and habits, and I gently asked about adding lemon to his daily routine. Not just for taste, but as a true detoxifier. He was skeptical but open-minded, and that was all we needed. Lemon is loaded with vitamin C and polyphenols, natural compounds that protect your blood vessels from oxidative stress. That's the kind of cellular damage that builds up silently over time, thickening artery walls, reducing elasticity, and eventually leading to blockages. But the antioxidants in lemon help stop that process in its tracks. They work to keep the blood vessel walls smooth and flexible, allowing your blood to flow freely and your heart to pump with less effort. Within a few weeks of adding fresh lemon juice to warm water every morning, Frank told me something changed. "I don't feel so heavy anymore," he said. "It's like my body's breathing easier." And he was right. His blood pressure had come down, his digestion was better, and for the first time in a long time, he felt clear-headed. That's what lemon does. It supports the liver in filtering out toxins, helps regulate your body's pH, boosts hydration at a cellular level, and even improves the absorption of the nutrients from the garlic and ginger we've already talked about. And here's something even more remarkable. A 2022 study published in the International Journal of Molecular Sciences found that regular lemon intake not only reduced inflammation, but actively helped break down cholesterol deposits in arteries. Think about that. Something as simple as fresh lemon juice taken consistently may help dissolve the very buildup that leads to heart attacks and strokes. Lemon also supports your immune system, protects your kidneys, brightens your skin, and strengthens connective tissue, all things that become more important as we age. And it's so easy. Just squeeze the juice of one fresh lemon into warm water each morning. That's it. No pills, no powders, just real living nutrition. When you combine garlic to clean, ginger to move, and lemon to protect and detox, you create something greater than the sum of its parts. A kind of synergy that your body understands immediately. But there's one more piece. Because what if I told you that how you combine these ingredients and when you take them can actually determine whether you see results or not? Let me show you how to prepare this mix the right way, step by step, so it can truly work for you. The simple recipe, blood flow, morning tonic. After seeing so many of my patients experience real results from these ingredients, the next question is always the same. "Doctor, how exactly do I take them?" And it's a great question because the way you combine garlic, ginger, and lemon isn't just about throwing them together. There's a rhythm to it, a method. When done right, it becomes more than a drink. It becomes a morning ritual that signals to your body it's time to heal. Let me take you back to a conversation I had with Carol, 69, who had tried everything. Pills, powders, fancy supplements, nothing seemed to stick. She was tired, frustrated, and honestly losing hope. I walked her through this tonic, not as another remedy, but as a gift she could give her body each morning. "That's it?" she asked. "That's all it takes?" I nodded and she said something I'll never forget. "It feels too simple to work, but I trust you, so I'll try it." And she did. Every morning, like clockwork. Within a few days, her digestion improved. 2 weeks later, she had more energy. By the end of the month, her blood pressure had dropped, her cholesterol levels were better, and she said she felt like her brain had woken up. Here's how to make it. Take 2 to 3 fresh garlic cloves and crush them. Don't skip this step because crushing is what activates the allicin, the compound responsible for all those heart protective benefits. Let the garlic sit for about 10 minutes. While you wait, grate or slice about 1 inch of fresh ginger root, then squeeze the juice of one fresh lemon. Combine all three with about half a cup of warm, not hot water. Blend if you like, or simply stir and sip slowly on an empty stomach. Some people choose to strain it, but it's not necessary unless you prefer a smoother texture. The warmth helps with absorption. The empty stomach gives your body a clear path to digest and deliver the nutrients straight to where they're needed most. Your arteries, your blood vessels, your heart. Do this every morning, and if your doctor agrees, consider a second glass in the evening if you're dealing with high blood pressure or serious circulation issues. What I love about this ritual is how accessible it is. No complicated instructions, no chasing miracle cures, just 3 real foods your body recognizes in a form it can actually use. It doesn't cost much, and it doesn't take more than a few minutes. But the impact it can have, especially over time, is enormous. Now, you might be wondering, how soon can you expect to feel the difference? What changes should you look for and when? That's exactly what I want to walk you through next, because the way your body responds to this tonic can reveal a lot about your health and give you the confidence that healing is already in motion. Let's talk about what you can expect week by week. 5. What to expect, how your body responds over time. One of the most common questions I hear from patients is, how soon will I feel something? It's a fair question, especially in a world where we're used to taking a pill and expecting instant results. But this tonic isn't a quick fix. It's a steady, natural shift back toward balance, and the changes, while subtle at first, can build into something powerful. I've seen it happen time and again, and every story's a little different. But the pattern is always there, and it starts with trust. Trust in your body, trust in consistency, and trust in nature. Take my patient, Harold, for instance. He was 71 when he came to see me, skeptical but curious. He had low energy, high blood pressure, and was dealing with early signs of atherosclerosis. He wasn't on board with aggressive meds just yet, and asked if there was anything natural he could try first. We talked about the garlic, ginger, and lemon tonic, and he agreed to commit to it for 1 month. The first few days were uneventful. I didn't feel much, he told me. But then something shifted. By the end of week 1, he noticed his hands and feet weren't as cold. He wasn't napping in the afternoon anymore. That fogginess that had been following him around for years started to lift. In week 2, he said he woke up feeling more alert. His walks felt easier. He even noticed better circulation in areas he hadn't talked about at first, something that mattered deeply to his confidence as a man. By weeks 3 and 4, his blood pressure numbers had dropped enough that his regular doctor raised an eyebrow. His cholesterol panel looked better too, not just the numbers but the balance between LDL and HDL. He told me, "It's not just that I feel better, I feel like myself again." This is the kind of change I've witnessed over and over. In week 1, you may notice more energy, less fatigue, and warmer extremities. Your body is beginning to circulate blood more efficiently. By week 2 or 3, many people experience deeper sleep, clearer thinking, improved digestion, and better stamina. By week 4 and beyond, the internal benefits begin to match what you're feeling on the outside: lower cholesterol, improved blood pressure, and a renewed sense of vitality. What matters most here is consistency. Healing takes time. Rebuilding circulation, dissolving plaque, and calming inflammation isn't something that happens overnight, but it does happen. And it's not just about numbers on a lab report. It's about waking up in the morning and feeling capable. It's about walking into your day with clarity, strength, and confidence. This isn't just a drink, it's a declaration, a simple, powerful daily choice that tells your body, I haven't given up on you. And the truth is, your body hasn't given up on you either. So wherever you are right now, whether you're feeling stuck, scared, or simply tired of not feeling like yourself, I want you to know this. There's a path forward. It's not complicated, it's not expensive, and it starts with something as simple as what's already in your kitchen. Start tomorrow, be consistent, and give your body the chance to show you what it's still capable of. Because you're not done yet, not even close.